Happy Monday. Thanks for watching News Press Now at 5. I'm Charles Christian. In an in-depth report, a cyber attack was responsible for widespread disruptions at City Hall that potentially exposed the data of thousands of St. Joe residents. Today, city officials confirm months of reporting by News Press Now. Our own Cameron Montemayor is live in the studio for the latest in-depth report. Cameron, residents will be receiving letters in the coming weeks about a possible breach. Is that right?
That's right, Charles. In the next 14 days, roughly 11,000 residents whose personal information may have been acquired in that cyber attack on the city will be notified with letters that contain resources for enrolling in credit monitoring and identity theft protection services. We learned from talking with current and ex-staffers, the attack caused entire departments to abruptly shut down and staff to struggle at certain points for days on end. Now, the city has officially confirmed this incident, saying it's concluded its investigation with an outside IT specialist last week.
City officials and inside sources are shedding new light on the extent of a cyber attack that brought many city services to a complete standstill in June and potentially caused a data breach of records and personal information for thousands of St. Joseph residents. The city confirmed Monday that the incident first took place on June 9th, and while evidence from their investigation suggests that no info has been misused, it's possible that data, including records from the St. Joseph Police and Health Departments, may have been acquired. A statement from the city said that the investigation into this incident determined that certain files may have been acquired without authorization. After extensive electronic discovery, which concluded on September 4th, it was determined that some personal information may have been present in the impacted data set. The revelation prompted the city to announce today that it would be sending alerts to residents who are potentially at risk, saying it is fully committed to the protection of resident and employee information. Multiple current and former city employees, including a high-level staffer who wished not to be named, told News Press Now that behind the scenes, the attack virtually shut down their department's ability to work for days on end, locking her and her staff out of network programs, files, and records critical for daily operations, including access to emails. She described a chaotic environment within her department as staff struggled and were overwhelmed trying to complete normally routine daily tasks, including coordination with public safety departments who were also impacted. She said, "The first thing I noticed when I came in that Monday was our phones didn't work, and then it was we couldn't get into anything, absolutely nothing. I kept asking, what is this? What's the problem? What's going on? And then they say we were hacked. We couldn't get into any files. Fire department too. I worked closely with the fire inspectors. How are we supposed to operate? It was mass chaos. There should have been some type of public announcement that we are struggling here." The staffer was one of multiple employees who confirmed that ransomware and a payment demand was part of the incident, a figure that News Press Now has been unable to verify. The city confirmed that it first detected the issue around 2 a.m. on June 9th. An investigation was quickly initiated with the assistance of outside specialists, and the city's network was immediately shut down in all locations as a precaution while IT conducted its inquiry. A sunshine request by News Press Now shows that on the same day the cyber attack occurred, a high-level human resources official was forced to use a private Gmail account to communicate about government cybersecurity coverage, likely as a result of being unable to access normal city communications. A sweeping request for documents and emails related to the incident back in August resulted in just a small handful of records being provided to News Press Now, until the city's recent announcement. In the wake of the incident, the city has been forced to rebuild affected systems and has already spent more than $1 million to improve technology and cybersecurity, which documents show was aging and in need of upgrades.
Yeah, Missouri's data breach law requires entities that own or license personal information of state residents to provide notice following any discovery or notification of a breach. Notice must be made without unreasonable delays after discovery of the breach. Reporting live in Newsroom, Cameron Montemayor, News Press Now.